Hello!
Hello, SSC players.
Let me out here.
Last time on Danganronpa, we got Ding Dong Bing Bong. Also, we found Hiro and stuff, so that's important.
And Hiro says it wasn't him, and he was
Hiro
set
says
up.
it wasn't
The
him.
outfit was fitting him perfectly.
I don't know.
Outfit don't fit me, that's all I know.
A lot of stuff happened. This time, we're gonna figure out what Ding Dong Bing Bong means.
It's nighttime, go sleep. Oh god, I just realized.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin!
I forgot I don't have to
he's happy.
I forgot I don't have to watch the Ding Dong Bing Bong.
Burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
You're enjoying us too much, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. It's very fun.
It's unfortunate, but I suppose there is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to a proper conclusion.
Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we better get going.
Okay. Investigation times. Door. Everyone heard Monokuma's... Okay. Stop looking at Adventure Time!
It's funny.
Everyone heard Monokuma's proclamation.
I like the
and they
dog
were gathered by the red door.
I like the human and the dog.
And as soon as we were all there...
But there's two of them!
Hello.
He's multiplied?!
Wrong.
No, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it looks like I'm multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma?
Can we just get onto the elevator already?
Shut up, Necro Girl.
I'm doing a bit!
We're not playing along. We're not here to play with you. Well, okay, fine.
Hey!
Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train near the elevator. Ignore what I said. See you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please!
I'm not mentally ready yet. Alright, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah, we made your way. You can't walk away, boy. Well, you're gonna pay for your sins. I told you already, I didn't do it. But cereal.
This is the first time he has ever spoken a clear English word. Sins. That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume with the note?
No. Well, no, but...
How unfortunate, then it would seem we have our culprits.
Hey.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom. The courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin.
Yeah, good idea.
I know.
That's right. I have to do it. Can't let whoever killed Fumi and Taka get away with it.
Oh, Thomas loves that Hufumi's dead, by the
For
way.
everyone who's still alive. Oh yeah, he's really happy if Fumi's dead. He's pogging out.
I think he killed him.
Damn it.
Thomas is the murderer.
And then Thomas gets like a whole thing with like NASCARers running over him and...
Vroom. And for the two that lost their lives.
What's up? I'm aura farming this shit right now.
The one who killed Fumi and Taka. The one who killed two of her friends. The killer is
I'm fucking aura
someone
farming.
right here.
I'm fucking aura farming right
To
now.
the elevator.
I'm not aura farming. I'm just chilling.
Took one last deep breath. Exhaled slowly. We began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard,
Bing. Gotta push the button this time.
the
No.
doors
Wow, I
closed
pushed the
on
button.
their own. The steel box began to move.
I pushed the button. I'm so excited.
The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down.
Push button, push button, push button, push button.
There's no going back. When we saw all this, we couldn't go anywhere. Stop. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open. opening up onto a cruel fate.
Hello! I'm
Okay,
in the
it's blue this
middle.
time. Last one was like yellow.
When I see all of you guys together like this in my Epstein room, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly
Man.
reaching its climax.
Monokuma did not kill himself.
Just the worst.
I like how you have you, bitch. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me! Of course I'm gonna start it! I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after the commercial break. Oh, fuck,
That's what you do.
shut
when
the
things
fuck
go
up!
wrong.
You don't know how to do it. You never know that. Okay, let's begin to get into the side seats.
So, current open once again. Deadly Judgment, Deadly Deception, Deadly Betrayal, Deadly Riddle, Deadly Defense, and Deadly Fate.
Deadly, shut the fuck up!
Deadly Class Trial.
Do you want the save data?
Yeah, so
No, you are you sure?
Let us see our
Yo, fuck it, let's don't.
So what skills are we gonna have?
Let's go over our truth bullets real quick. So you got the Monokuma file 3.
Blue tart.
Sadly dead, blue tart. Has her dolly. Prune's glasses. Spall's hammer. Depository door. This thing. The claws. Celeste's account. Yasuhiro's message. Robo Justice blueprints. Robo Justice costume. Yasuhiro's account.
Broken wristwatch.
Taka's scrap of paper. Fune's note.
Alright.
What kind of... Also thought increase the time limit for each phase.
Can put that one on.
Cool and compose. Steady your aim a little.
We're missing a lot.
Oh, breathing technique. The focus gauge recovers more
cannot put
quickly.
that one.
Oh, that's 4. And yeah, you know what? We'll put in lost thought. Extra time. Let's begin the class trial.
All rise for the honorable Judge
The
Makono.
basic explanation of the class trial.
Hello. Hello!
Your votes will determine the results.
I'm right here.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
I'm just gonna say it. I love
Don't
that
try and
accent.
deny it. You killed them.
Oh yeah.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time.
I'm kind of a
I don't
sucker
know
for
anything
accents,
about
though.
it.
Oh yeah.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Alright.
Says the murderer.
Says the act.
You call it a
Says the
murder.
actual
Says
murderer.
a serial killer.
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence.
Yeah, we do get some fucking evidence.
Blueprint for the suit.
Uh-huh.
Parts we assume were used to build it,
Right.
and all of it was found in your
Leon's just
room.
dead.
You have to admit,
Hi, Leon.
the evidence is quite compelling.
Leon's picture.
Chihiro.
It points
Bianca's
to
looking
you
at
as
Chihiro's
having
picture.
created
That's
the
sad.
suit, and
He's
wearing
not.
it
He's
while
looking at
committing
perfect.
crime after crime.
She was,
like
he was too
fucking
short.
ugly color of blue in this courtroom.
He was too short.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
Is Hiro really the killer, or for if anything else, we have to make that clear.
Make your mark.
Make the argument. The Robo Justice costume, Yasuhiro's message, Robo Justice blueprints.
Everything we found in your room,
Okay, yeah,
the
so I don't think
blueprints,
there's any
the suit parts,
contradictory.
they are all proof enough
Okay,
that you are
that's
the
a
culprit.
contradiction.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
I just realized how his hair's a mess.
Hold on a second.
Okay, this is the last one.
Okay. Compelling evidence that Hiro is the killer. Is that really true?
Everything we found in your room, the blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
Oh, well,
I don't know anything
well, we
about
didn't
that stuff.
find
It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
the message
No.
in his room,
Hold
so
on a
maybe we gotta
second.
do that.
Yeah.
Everything we found in
I pressed the wrong button.
In your room.
Oh, no. Well, I guess I won't really contradict it.
Shoot!
Mini sleep parts, technically.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
And that's all the... Why were she in Celeste? Fuck you, Celeste.
It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Listen, we just gotta get some extra time.
Why did you kill them?
No.
Owie!
Okay.
Ah. I just realized that when I say Owie, it sounds like I'm saying my name. Owie.
Okay.
Everything we found in your room.
Oh, hey, Toga. Hey, I'm trying to look at that. Okay, so Yasuhiro's message. Leave the dining hall. There was just his blueprints in the costume. Okay, so. Okay. Found Yasuhiro's room. Huh. Maybe we hero justice the blueprints? No. Fuck. A waste of my time.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints,
What do we
the
do,
suit
boys?
parts, they are all
Because we
proof
also
enough
have the
that you are the culprit.
take someone else's thing. But Celeste is the only one that we can take.
It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Okay.
Hero, why?
It has been
Why did
really
you
long
do
time since
that?
I played this one.
Just hold on a second.
Okay. We're trying to think here. Compelling evidence. What do we think of this? You gotta help me with it.
I don't
You gotta help me through this.
Technically, the suit wasn't found in his room.
Right, but like I tried shooting the suit in his room. It didn't work.
And then there's only the other one.
Oh wait,
Everything we
hold
found in
on.
your room. The blueprints.
Do we use that on the blueprints?
Ah!
Right, because I don't think it's written the same way. I don't think. All right. My brain
People are
farted.
gonna be like, yes, that's right.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take
I
a
have
look
my
at
shoes on the
this.
cord.
It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say?
That's true.
When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on. I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
I can believe him on that one.
Yeah.
I think I can.
Are you saying you don't think Hero's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hero's innocent.
Oh
Bitch, you
shit!
fucking. You know what? What?
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hero said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
Don't pin this on me.
And of course he passes it off to me.
So, who was in the Robo-Justice
I mean,
suit?
Kyoko was the only one not there.
The suspicious individual in question,
Oh,
the
well.
one that had to have been in the suit, the Illuminati. Well, I mean, the suit was made for him, so he had to have been the one in the suit. Like, it fit him.
Yeah, this is the right one.
Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit. And we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hero didn't do it.
I think
It
you're a
makes
dumbass.
perfect sense. Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What?
Oh, shit.
Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes.
That'd be a crazy ass red herring.
Of
A suit and
course.
shit.
But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
I love how everything just goes to Makoto.
The things that were removed to use Taka's body, they must have been... Is the repository body?
Because you said Taka's body.
Yeah, Taka's body. There's still one more thing. Used to Taka's body. Oh yeah, the tarp.
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room.
Right.
So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body.
This is why the dolly had no
They
blood on
wouldn't
it.
leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tar. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body.
He's there, dude.
You know, at least he died in style as well.
Right, you know.
He died stands.
But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body, am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
I mean, maybe. If we really wanted to, we could go back and like
That dolly was
previous
made
video.
specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room.
Right.
It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong, and nobody expects
Celeste,
much
why
from
you're...
knowing.
Celeste changed up her attitude a little bit. I think
She's a bit on the offense,
But
yeah.
you rarely understand what is going on around
See,
you.
I didn't move the body with that.
Wow. Never would have had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. Maybe I can change her mind. If I could just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. A new element has been added to bullet time battles. Would you like to hear? Absolutely. Let's talk about reloading. Starting with this next bullet time battle, you were gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. That's a knife.
No.
But from now on, just locking on and pressing the X button will not be enough to handle. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the Y button. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the Y button in time with the tempo marker. Basically, just remember that the Y button now has a function along with the A button and the X buttons. You will automatically reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all. Which in this case, you can ignore everything I just said. Well then, good luck and have fun.
That's just we're not on gentle, we're on, like, I think the middle.
The moment of truth.
Like mean or something.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
I'm gonna reload a bit.
Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst.
Okay, Celeste, chill the fuck out.
Miserable wretch. I cannot agree.
We're starting this early.
Whoa,
instead of
early.
at
Yo,
the
call us a
end.
fool?
Do your worst.
Miserable wretch.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
Okay, final strike.
I cannot agree.
Yeah.
This should prove it.
Damn. Break.
Did she fake being
If
hit
you're
on the
asking
head?
for proof that
I
the
don't
dolly
know.
moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly
Well,
through
those
the
dollies
blood on
don't usually
accident
have treads.
as they wheeled the body out of
Just
the room.
slicks.
And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we
Anyway.
had to get out of the way.
Anyway.
Let's get back to the main subject.
Now that, you know, the two dumbasses have stopped fighting.
Yeah, the subject
Speaking
of
of
how Robo
dumbass.
Justice
Yeah.
didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
Oh shit.
I love
If
how
you
the
look back
heights
on
of the
how the body
characters are the
was
heights of the
transported,
paintings.
it will become
Oh, yeah.
immediately obvious.
Like Leon's height. Yeah, 'cause
Right,
oh yeah, I forgot Hikima was next to
Yeah,
us.
Booby's dead. He's dead now. If I look at how the body was moved, it will be clear why the person in his suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that?
Well, I know there's the blueprints that shows like it can only move like.
I make your argument.
Or, like move its arms, yeah.
Oh,
Bless you.
thank
Yeah, no, just blueprints are there.
Okay, so
As you know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp,
Okay, yeah, there's nothing wrong with
then
that.
loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled
Okay,
it
there's
off,
nothing.
right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Right, that's
Well,
nothing
yeah.
to do with that.
But even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
There it is. I think that's the one.
Then you could push the
Oh
dolly
yeah,
no
'cause
problem.
the Robo Justice.
So the killer just crouched down
Can you?
and carted the body
Oops!
into the repository.
Why would you do that?
If you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
And one more.
Sorry.
I wasn't paying attention to what square it was on.
I think it was like the second one. I was going to talk to Spawn, sure, but Chris side man look at it. Yeah, 'cause
As we know,
the costume
Taka
can't
was
bend
killed
it.
in the
And from there,
Yeah, the then loaded it on.
now, keep in mind that the
It
dolly
was out. That's
Yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have
There.
to do
All you have to do
is bend over. Bend over for mommy.
Okay.
Right, that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
At some point, I want
Think
to
back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Okay.
I'm why is it bad here? Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anyone in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like it's a pretty obvious oversight.
Yeah.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
You want me to bend at the
Now that you
waist?
mention it, yeah.
it seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Catherine's trying to think of a way to get herself out of this. Or Celeste.
Well,
Keep hearing
what
bend
would
over.
stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing
Yeah, you're-
such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Use normal words,
That's
bitch.
true. You wouldn't be able to wrap the body.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
I like how we're just cool as a killer just being
Dude,
around.
yeah, no. Well, there's absolutely no chance Takasu was taking off the body because, well, yeah, you can't take it off by yourself.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
I don't know, it's the thing. I can't actually get off. I'll help.
Why would you make something you can't take off by yourself?
I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing.
There's
to collapse on the back of the gun that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help them.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the
So
suit
all
on
the
or take it
stuff
off
has been
without help.
taken, not all of it, but a lot of the sus on Hero has been taken away.
Kinda, right? Yeah, cause how could he have like done everything if he was in the suit?
You
The suit's
really
like
can't
horribly
take
made.
it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
Hi, Monica.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
Well, how do we
If
know
whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
I mean, unless like Hero's just really strong underneath that lanky body of his.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me.
What guy?
Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Someone's getting a little angrier.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single
I
possibility?
wonder how Monokuma
That's
thinks.
only fair. Monokuma's like,
Instead
that's
of seizing
boring.
on one
That's
viewpoint,
boring. Figure it out now!
covered by
Hurry up!
things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
Thank you for your
I
comment.
don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes,
I should have been the one who
we have
killed
to do
Taka.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning.
Right.
4 of us gathered together in the dining hall.
Oh, hi Junko. I forgot about you.
Hina, Kyoko, and myself.
My goodness, we got 3 dead bodies in a row.
We waited there for quite a while.
Oh, don't
but
worry. Next to
nobody
the
else
live
showed
one
up.
is a dead one as
So
well.
we went to
I
look
think
for
Leon is
everyone.
next to him, correct? Nope, it's
Oh, yeah,
Toko.
so-
Leon,
That
I
was
think.
around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up,
Oh, there's one.
Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
Yeah, where Celeste is all. Celeste only could go. Yeah, yeah,
It seems I was unconscious for
Yeah, fucking talk about
an
you.
hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi.
Right.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our
Oh, and
search
Leon's
for the
there. You're
suspect.
2 dead as well.
Yeah.
But
You're
not
2
long
alive,
after
sorry.
leaving the nurse's office,
Mondo. What's wrong?
I saw a shadow. Something moving around on the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the 2nd floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Josh! Why Wong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
And then...
Huh?
Where are we at?
It came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi! He's in the nurse's office. This is bad, Kamal. We have to go back.
At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect.
Right.
When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor.
Imagine if it was Taka's
let the
body
others
discovery
know what had
announcement
happened.
and not Hifumi's.
Oh.
That would be kind of funny.
Like, who's like, ah, fuck, whose body is this for?
We had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Hifumi's body's disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? I forgot that voice Sakurai. It's been so fucking long.
It's been a while
That
since
now
we
Taka's
talked,
body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
The door was locked on the inside and only Celeste was there.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well...
I'm kind of putting my
if
stress
that's
on
true,
Celeste right
then
now.
what?
Oh, yeah?
Rather than a single
Well, at
series
least
of events,
moving the bodies.
Or at
I
least from
think we
moving
have
the
to
body.
Let's get
consider
Byakuya
each
to move the
murder
body.
a separate
That is
situation.
true, because that's the thing. There's nothing wrong with moving the body.
And from
Well,
there,
technically he didn't
we
move the body,
can
he
uncover
fucked
the
with the
contradictions
body.
I don't
surrounding all of them.
fucked with it heavy. Alright, you want your charger.
Now
I feel like the
then,
controller's
let's
charged
get
up
started.
enough.
Beginning with what happened to
Plus, it's a
Taka.
powerful charger.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them and run away. Okay, broken wristwatch by Kuma File 3, Yasuhiro's message. Okay, so let's look through
So,
what we have.
regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Or the justice hands were used in order to commit the murders. Something about that's bothering me.
So
I feel like it's
regarding
Aoi's
Taka's death,
again.
Maybe.
I wonder if he died before Hifumi.
Well, because the broken
or
wristwatch is
perhaps it was
6,
after.
right? Just a bit after 6.
we already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
What makes you say that?
Maybe we
I
shoot
can go.
that one?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3.
I was thinking that one for came for tacos. It was one of Aoi's.
Obvious Taka came
I think it's
after.
the 3rd box, maybe the 4th one.
Okay. Okay, let's try that.
I think. I don't know.
Regarding, I wonder if or perhaps it was
Okay, it's the
we
4th box.
already know what order.
I think. Nope. Fuck.
No, shit. Okay. Oh, yeah, don't scare me like that.
Yeah, we
I
might.
thought one more time this way contradiction in there somewhere. Unless we can, like... Oh, unless we have to copy someone's
So,
thing.
regarding Taka's death,
So,
I wonder if he what perhaps it was
there's
after.
nothing
We
out
already
there.
know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammer.
Oh, that's the wrong.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer
Can you
3,
take the number?
while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came
So, let's try that.
So, I wonder if he thought perhaps it was after. We already know.
Okay, right.
No, it's wrong.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, no, that's a thing you have to be looking for out, just in case.
There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
The wristwatch.
Yeah. Evidence that proves that
Or
Taka
the
was killed.
Monokuma file. Either Monokuma file or the wristwatch.
I think it was the wristwatch. Hangman's Gambit, we got to spell. If we have to spell wristwatch, then.
Yeah, that's wristwatch.
Yeah, we need an I.
We had a
There's
W.
S.
A. We don't need A. We need a C.
Okay.
Oh, we need to go in order. T.
T. Yeah, no, you have to do it in order.
Alright, we need a
Okay,
W.
I need another W. Give me another W.
There it is.
Okay.
And
A
T.
Fuck. Okay. No.
Three.
Bunch of E's.
Four
Okay,
E's.
a bunch of
There
E's.
we go.
Okay.
C.
Okay, now we need a C and then an H. Where is H?
Oh, H. Oh, there's two of them.
There we go.
There's two
Yeah,
for your
wristwatch.
choosing.
Now I understand.
Nice.
I've got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
6:03.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Let me get a placement again.
Yeah, it worked. Hey, you! How long are you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. So it's 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little girls and boys.
Were you about to say all the little good boys in here?
Yeah. Well, because
he
you love
must have been attacked around 6 this
Yeah.
morning.
And
I just realized, I
would
think
be
that's the last
official
time we're gonna voice
time of
Taka.
death.
Yeah.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before he
I stopped voicing Junko a long time ago.
And before Celeste was
And
attacked
Leon.
this morning,
And Leon.
No, this
which
is
happened
Thomas.
around 7.
That's right.
And Chihiro.
Taka was killed before
He
any
had
of
all
the
of our
other
lines.
incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
That is true, because we died at 6, and everyone had alibis like at 8 or something.
Because
except
when
for
he
Ian.
was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
So everyone is sus.
That may
yeah.
be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
He came from downstairs, must have been, Fumi's in the nurse's office. Right, yeah.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko.
That's true.
Then we all ran down to the nurse's office. And that's where we found his body.
Oh,
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
speaking of finding his body, I titled that episode "A Tub of Lard Has Been Discovered."
Okay.
Oh, I know.
Damn.
They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on.
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Alright.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we
Yeah,
all
don't
have
get
rock solid
us either, man.
alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Well, technically you were, it was Toko.
Then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
Right, I mean, unless we're also assuming that, like, both bodies were moved by different people.
Even then,
Which I don't think that's likely.
Jill would have fucking done some, like, spooky shit.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words,
Yeah, we know,
it is
she gave her own way of
impossible
killing.
that any
We
of
just
us
have a
could
serial
killed
killer
him
just
before.
vibing with us.
Yeah, no, dude, fuck it. No, and also, I think it's kind of like...
At least we'll know
Like,
who-
it's like comfort, right? Because, like, we know it's not her. It's like, think.
On the other hand,
In fact, the
Hiro
only
and
one...
Kyoko had disappeared.
In fact,
So they most certainly
if
could
Hiro
have
gets
done those
voted
things.
out, then, of course, she won't go for him. The only one she would go for is Makoto and Byakuya, because all our killers are guys.
Well, she
So
wouldn't
what
want to
now,
kill
Kyoko?
Byakuya.
Oh, yeah, no,
She's thirsty.
For now, we can't
For
get
what?
fixated
That's
on
up
who
to you
did
to
it,
decide.
but we'll just
Exactly.
keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true.
Right.
We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his
That is
body
an
disappearing.
important piece of evidence.
And according to what Celeste said,
We could have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. So then the killer's able to move in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and
I
Hina
mean-
took their eyes off of it.
Okay, so, well, Ifumi was weak no matter what, but
But
technically
carried
he
that
didn't
much weight
die
from the
straight
first
away.
floor up to
You
the
think?
third?
He had some
In that short
he had
amount
some
of time?
strength, but why would he move anyway?
Right, and you know, because like, you know, if you're like dying, I don't think your like instinct is gonna be moving like to the, like getting up and moving like from a nurse's office.
Oh man, yeah. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
You see, how I did it was...
Yeah.
If the dead body were to move...
Kyoko, I literally said the exact same fucking thing, you fucking bitch.
Goodness, you smart. You're smart.
I
The dead body moved on its own?
I did not play this game at all. This is actually my first exposure to it.
Listen,
Well, technically not, because I have seen Monokuma a lot in memes, and of course I've seen that one meme with the yeah. But
yeah.
it's my first time playing this game.
Listen, man, you're
I
covering
don't
the
think
mystery.
it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He did have strength, but
Alive?
Are you
Bitch,
saying
you
Hifumi wasn't
You know what?
carried out of the
never
nurse's
mind. I'm not
office,
gonna yell at
but
Tina for
simply
that.
walked out on
She's
his
a
own?
little slow.
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
The idea
I
that
moved him.
Hifumi was still alive. Is that really possible?
Yeah, because Asahina, he was alive a little bit.
Make your argument. Okay, broken wristwatch, equipment room bloodstains, Celeste's account.
That's none.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office,
Ow.
there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Okay.
No. It is
Doesn't seem
impossible.
anything
If
contradictory with her
Asahina said
thing.
something, then I think we may need to copy that.
And you know
Maybe.
that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest
Ah,
of
hey,
it.
don't do that.
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Which technically is true,
Because they found Taka's body as well. But the body discovery announcement was only made once, how much I'm sure of.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the
So-
nurse's office,
think we need to copy
there's a
something?
chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is impossible.
I think we copy
Hifumi was
Kyoko's
dead.
thing
How
with
about
the
And you
ends.
know that how?
So there's Sakuras
You
that we
heard the
can
body
shoot.
discovery announcement. Along with the rest, Hifumi's dead body had been found.
I think we shoot
And
that.
that is
Are
what
we really? Maybe the announcement was someone
Okay, we're gonna
else's
copy
discovery.
someone else's discovery.
And then shoot
And then
it. And then shoot Celeste.
No.
Yeah.
It
No,
is
just shoot
incorrect.
Celeste in her face. Where'd you shoot her boobs?
Surely you heard the body discovery
There you go.
announcement. Along with the rest of us, Hifumi's dead.
Yeah, okay.
No, it's wrong.
So I was right. You had to copy something. I'm smart, bitch.
So to say, because like none of our
Was the
evidence
body
seemed
discovery
to contradict
announcement that was
that.
made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
But Sakura said he found it.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all,
Monaco, do you
if two bodies had been found, there really should have been two announcements.
Sorry, I was lazy.
Right.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy.
Oh my
and
god, you're just
both went
predicting
together in
people's
one.
dialogue choices, man.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
No.
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail.
My lawyer has advised me not to continue the joke.
But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that
Oh.
was plenty.
I was wrong. Wrong character, right statement.
Right.
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
Right.
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Second body discovery announcement. The first time I played is when we found each body in the nurse's office in the equipment room. And the second time was when
Was it just
I
after?
believe when both bodies were rediscovered.
I got it!
Yeah.
We heard
Trying
it
to
the
remember.
second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the two bodies.
Ding dong.
No, it didn't play. So it's more like
Ding dong.
a body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, once you've made your crash trial begin, and I get to kill someone.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know!
Yeah.
We're gonna find Dad! Bada bing, bada boom!
No.
That is the
Dumbass.
worst logic I have ever heard.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid
Well,
slut!
I do not think there's anything
Dan
that
Toko
can
did
prove
call
he
a
was still
Junko
alive.
slut, so
That's true.
I'll make sure stop
Okay
there.
then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
The glasses.
This whole
Right,
thing
yeah,
is
the glasses. Because if he was alive, then it would make sense for him to clean off his own glasses to see it. My blood's on them! Okay.
Wait,
There has to be
guys.
proof that shows that Fumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it everyone.
Make your arguments.
I think they're right. Yeah, Fumi's glasses,
Yeah,
repository,
it's definitely
oh,
repository.
yeah.
Well, here's one thing we
Something's
do know.
glasses.
Hey,
The
don't
first
hit
time we found Hifumi's
Don't hit me.
body was in the nurse's
Don't hit me.
office.
Don't hit me.
And
Don't
then,
hit me.
while me and Celeste were
Thank
in the
you.
bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body,
Right.
it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned.
No, his glasses were different. Fuck, that was the wrong thing.
Shoot!
Maybe I should have let her finish talking.
Yeah, you
Here's
were.
one thing. The first time we found him dead, his body disappeared.
And the next time, it was in the...
But when you compare
Okay.
his body before being other than the change in how it was
Okay.
positioned, there was
How-
no notable difference.
There it is.
No, that's wrong.
You're about to get to Hero, but no. Shut up, Hero.
No, Hero.
Talking.
Listen, that was an
In fact,
obvious card.
there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
Bitch, shut the fuck up. I'm getting there.
I'm literally getting
When
there
we
to
found
explain it.
Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
Blood. And then once I found the trash can.
There it is.
Yeah, the.
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of
That's
cloth
such a
was
weird
used to
way to
wipe
clean
Hifumi's
glasses. Usually you go
clean.
for like the middle of the cloth.
Right, not like the
And the
edge.
mascot on the cloth is the same
I
one.
would know,
that's
I'm
on
kinda
the
I mean,
Sorry.
unless
camera,
you like folded it in half and then started.
Even then, I would do it like that. I like how it
And
goes.
whose digital
I'm
camera
stuck
was
with
it?
glasses, basically. I'm
Hifumi's, of
blind
course.
without them.
Right.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
No, like, I know, I mean, I don't watch the show.
You're like a big fan or anything.
No.
I see your point.
Personally, I like
And the only people
the
here
Prince
who wear
Piggy.
glasses are-
So,
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
of course he would.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
Plus, he's the only one
He's the one that do with glasses.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
And it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be
Bite pillow.
Hulk
Hulk going in. Alright, Hulk.
what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere. But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot!
She seems happy about it though.
Just that fade to quiet.
The
Yeah.
disappearance of Taka's
We'll
body
get
is
Toko back at
easily
some point.
explained.
Do you prefer Toko?
No,
over
actually,
Jill?
I prefer Jill.
You do?
Yeah.
It should be
Fair
perfectly
enough.
obvious.
Much
who
more
must have
lively.
moved Taka's
That's
corpse.
true, that's true.
And a lot less slut calling.
You want to kill Taka's body, or the one who moved Taka's body was...
Not Taka.
Yeah, not Taka himself. Not Sakura, so yeah, definitely.
I got
If
it!
he was alive, then yeah,
It
he
could
probably
only
did
have
it.
been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked? Well,
Yes.
after the bodies disappeared,
Alright, so
we
that's
all
how
went
the
looking
door
for
could
them,
have
right?
been locked, was a film, yeah.
So me and
Well, he was
Sakura
in-
headed
And
to
which
the
is why no one
repository.
could. That's why no one saw anyone walk out.
Right,
But when we got there,
they were both
the
in
door
there.
was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
and it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
Yeah, totally.
What the fuck is she talking about?
What the fuck is she talking about? What the fuck is she talking about?
Took off of Taka's life supply, what the? Oh, the piece of paper.
Oh, yeah. The note. I'm gonna assume it's this and not scrap. Okay, good.
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
In his
That's right.
pants.
We found it stuffed in his pants.
Yeah, well,
In his pants?
yes.
Yes, his hands.
Yes.
Okay,
I remember the last time we searched around a guy's pants. It wasn't even pants, it was a skirt. Twink.
Alright.
Sorry.
I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said,
1 a.m.
Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Hifumi's pants. It was
I got
Taka.
That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to dry out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
What are you
What do you
objecting
want?
I
for?
don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Oh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
You guys chill out.
Man, just
God.
like Jack is seriously scared.
Have some coffee.
But still.
Oh, I have to
Go
go
ahead,
Starbucks.
sorry.
Speaking of coffee, a Starbucks is opening up near us.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's
We go
on,
again.
it's
Oh,
on the
yeah, so
interstate.
they're
Oh, that's a lot.
Clean glass cloth, blue tartar, fill his glasses, follow standard.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said.
Nothing else.
What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter!
Well, yeah, because
It
that's
has
where it's
nothing to do
broken.
with TikTok!
Nah, because his wristwatch was broken at 6.
6 to 3, so yeah,
Yeah.
I could see him taking 3 minutes to get up there.
No,
Wait, he was
there
late though.
absolutely
Oh,
is a
yeah.
connection.
I mean, unless he like fought back for a bit before he get died.
No one has. Yeah, he would.
Suppose that's possible.
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty
1
to show
hour
that this
until
note was
measure of
definitely
software.
meant for Taka.
2 hours until he gets here.
Well, when you put it like that...
No further objections!
Okay, well, I'm glad we got her on the right track.
Taka, just the same as me. Ugh, the culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffing out his pants, no less!
Alright.
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead. Show us.
They should show us. Yes, the scrap of paper. that
Yeah.
Taka was holding.
There you go.
Yeah, Taka scratched.
I got it!
Who's that?
When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from its death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly, which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
All right, I don't.
No,
you got too much dip on your chip
No,
there.
he's dead.
When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
Yep, noted that myself. I'm
So
pretty sure.
then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
He was killed in the repository.
Wasn't everyone
So
just
he
like
must
grab
have
these
been
people
killed
right
not
now?
long after transporting Taka's
Oh.
body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together. Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus.
Damn.
What an insult.
Anyway.
But as
when
if
they were
that one
killed,
frame that made her
bothers me
look like a walrus.
Yeah, she has like a
bothering
walrus
me
face.
even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a
So he
brain
said it.
knocking
I'm
around that skull of
I'm
yours after all.
surprised.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
That's what she
He's
said.
That
right,
is an
though.
out of context.
I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments.
Oh, just kidding. They
But
weren't.
if the hammers were
If Hifumi killed
already
himself.
laying around those other rooms,
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
Personally, I don't remember where I got them.
Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then,
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
so then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
Makoto.
Oh, those actually used to kill Hifumi. The whole picture trying the case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somehow I have to find the truth.
Here we go again.
Yeah, we gotta figure out the murder weapon. But the roof rock, blue tart, spotless hammer.
Spotless hammer.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one.
I was literally
thing
saying in my head,
that's
shooter.
right.
Damn it.
There's a lot of words on screen.
With the weapon. How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Okay, one knows.
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Alright.
Alright.
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
Maybe we shoot this one.
Okay.
Well, I figured it out.
Hammer time. Wintergear.com/hammer time.
The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer
Could you
at
imagine?
all.
Sorry, this page got
No.
found.
Oh! Would have been funny if this was like a picture of Toga.
I don't like the website that it re-changed it to. Up there it says bigcartel.com.
Alright, we should probably get off of that.
Yeah.
Seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris.
Oh yeah, one of them was clean.
But for
Yeah, the
some
spinal
reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean. And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If
So
the
it makes
hammer
it
got
weird that
covered
not
in
all the old
Hifumi's
ones are
blood,
also spotless.
of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
Whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him. Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him.
You're
The way
still
the
very
graduation
fucking
rule
sus,
works,
Celeste.
there is no benefit to helping
Sus
someone
Celeste.
else carry out a murder.
Celeste. Or Celeste.
So the idea
Celeste.
that
No, that just
everyone
makes it sound like
together
she's
is
just a horny version of herself.
We talked about
Celeste.
this, did we not?
We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together, but at least that's what we thought at first, but...
Your argument.
Yeah, the argument. Burn wash, blue tarp, spotless hammer.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
I mean, it's possible, but...
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Okay, so I think we might have to copy Celeste.
Based on the rules
Not
that
copy
have been laid out
Copy
for us,
Kyoko's
even if
and then
more than
attack
one, only the
Celeste.
one who actually carried out the act can.
We're gonna just attack her by shooting. Okay, well, we can't shoot her right now.
It's simply impossible for two people to work together.
That is how the
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, there were two.
I'm gonna yoink your words, Kyoko. Alright? I'm taking them.
Bitch.
Based on the rules that have even if more than one person, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and assuming the rule.
Okay.
No, it's wrong.
Break.
Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you.
I mean, money.
However,
Split
if there
that half.
were some potential
Or like
mutual
60-40.
reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes
Well,
possible.
but if you happen to get away, you also die. Because
Yeah.
Monokuma kills
You're
everyone
saying
else.
that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime.
High cornhead.
And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act,
That
murdering
cornhead to the right,
Taka.
he's dead.
They made him carry out the first murder
Listen,
so
man,
he
it's
couldn't back
complicated.
out of
Sex
helping them
Bitch
later on.
killed the dead boy.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
The effort made to convince us that the two murders were the same, that was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning. That is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidences. Kyoko really is amazing, although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at
I
this.
understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
True killer manipulated Fumi to carry out a number of actions and in the end murdered him. The debates up until now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit.
Alter ego. Alter ego.
Alter ego? Where are you?
I mean, it's not...
Well, I mean, well, no, let's not say alter ego, say Chihiro.
Yeah.
Not Byakuya. I don't think it's Joe. Nah, it can't be Yasuhiro. He's too stupid to do something like this.
Yeah.
There's no way he figured
Hiro
this out.
and
He's
Hina are too
so
stupid.
stupid. Yeah, no, they're too stupid to figure this shit out.
But you...
Kyoko's smart, yeah, but, like, if she did, then why the fuck would she be helping us explore? Sakura, I think she wouldn't use a hammer, she'd just punch him, probably.
Oh, we got 30 seconds left.
We do have 30 seconds left.
I mean, you're also kind of sus.
Celeste is kind of sus. Let's go with Celeste.
Here's my answer.
Oh, that was right.
It was Celeste.
Ah, so I'm the suspicious individual now,
Yes,
am I?
you are.
So I'm sus.
I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him.
Uh-oh.
That I would go within 10 feet of that shit from brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
Damn.
Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear,
That's why I like her
there
accent,
is
she's
evidence
French.
to support
Pardonnez-moi.
Pardonnez-moi.
Is that so?
it is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
What is something I only saw
The scream. They did supposed to scream.
Encounter the suspicious individual. Right, because they were the only ones that actually encountered, like the suit.
Yeah, they took a picture.
Yeah,
I got it!
for that.
The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright, man.
As he said, only Celeste
Jesus.
and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
Yeah, I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
she let out a blood-curdling scream.
And when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Sidewalk. That was rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him, the strange costumed man, ran off as soon as I screamed, blocking the stairs so he headed further down in the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Yuck. Yuck. Yuck.
Oh
Yeah.
okay, we're downstairs, supposed to be in the Fumi. It's a bad way to go back.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Oh, someone's gambling is failing.
Right.
They're starting to lose their
Why
hand.
don't we split up in two groups?
I lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
Very well, then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. We will capture the suspicious individual to... I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Byakuya, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working
Celeste
together,
could just
all
fake their
those
injury.
chance events suddenly become connected.
Yeah.
And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on.
Someone's losing their hand in the poker match.
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the third floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead.
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
That was...
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole thing was one big act.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait! Then that was...
She wasn't worried about you.
Yeah, she wanted
She just
to
saw
get
a chance to help
like a
Hifumi
Fumi
sneak
alone.
out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
Must be really enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
I guess the Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. What is he alluding to?
I like the argument again.
I love the argument. So E-Handbook, Monokuma File 3,
Celeste
Celeste
I
account.
feel like that would be the one.
All I said was,
Let's have Celeste account.
they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around,
Us.
frightened and confused.
Us.
They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
Oh, okay.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it, what was so strange about Celeste's comment?
What's so strange? Celeste said that what she did, she didn't have known yet. What was her mind was so strange about what she said? Okay, so we
All
copy.
I said
I'm thinking we
was,
copied Byakuya as strange.
they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the
Because
sight of
us doesn't fit any of
around,
this.
frightened and confused. They must be positive. We are all
All
going to
doesn't
die.
That was the
fit
last one, I'm pretty
these.
We
sure.
are going to die, just
Those
like those guys
guys.
died. And that is all.
And that's all it takes
Yeah,
to
it was the
finish
last
this.
one.
It's what was so strange. Comment?
I'm gonna take your words. We're gonna take your words, Byakuya.
All I said was, they must really enjoying the sight of us stand. They must be positively. We are all going to die here. We are going to die.
Right.
Like those guys.
Yeah, those guys, yeah.
If it was anything, it would be like, we're gonna die like him.
Yeah, like, you know,
right.
so yeah, how could she
There's
have
no
known
reason
Taka died?
Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. There was never any chance for her to
stretch.
see his body in the equipment
sitting for too long.
herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
That's true. Because even if she did know, like, there's two bodies, she couldn't have known who were the bodies. Uh-oh.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took?
That could have just been staged.
Maybe.
How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain
Because
dragging Hifumi
there was only the
away?
hammer to the head, not like any strangling was found on the body.
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other
No.
explanation.
Shit, man, she got us there. Other explanations. If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, then the
Hero
only
was
other
knocked
possibility is Hifumi and the suspect have been drinking. Hifumi is dragging away the suspect. Hifumi and the suspect are dancing. This is the only not joke one.
It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
Because Hero was knocked out.
That's certainly
Right, he
within
was
the
knocked
realm
out
of
the entire
possibility.
time, but he was still in the costume, and yeah.
The one being dragged off in that
Yeah, it looks like
picture
he's struggling,
isn't
too.
Hifumi, but the
Right.
person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away, Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Good Jesus.
Okay. Celeste thinks she could prove that there's no way of Fumi's dragging the suspect
Make your
away.
argument.
Is that really possible? Make your argument. Robo Justice costume, e-handbook, spells, hammer, Yasuhiro's message, Robo Justice blueprints.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across the Fumi and had him carry my weight.
God.
You tried to make me look like the bad
I
guy.
don't know if that really contradicts any of the truth.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all.
No way!
And then that's the last one.
That's not right. There's definitely a contradiction what Celeste is trying to claim.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across the Fumi and you tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright.
Oh, well, the thing doesn't bend.
The person inside
Right.
the suit
Costume,
was unconscious.
so-
There's no way.
There's no way you can stand.
Nobody can stand.
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
You're totally getting bent out the way. They're not really out of your way.
Yeah, I can't bend the way.
That's right. They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Oh,
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Uh-oh. Celeste might be getting a little...
Don't make me laugh, you idiot. What do you mean, checkmate?
Celeste?
Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
What are you? Where are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah. Your name. Yeah. Yasu. Yasu. Yeah.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hakakure!
Right, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Alright, man.
Okay.
Confusing statement doesn't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Yeah, that's not sus.
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
The for serious came from Hiro.
The serious.
I don't think he said people's last names because he said Chihiro. I think.
I don't know.
And
I don't think he gave
everyone's
everyone's
nickname is
nickname.
Toko/Jill, so I feel like it's the last names.
That's the last name.
I got it! That's
Oh, that's
right.
right.
Our last names.
Oh yeah,
called us
because he
all by
calls
our
him
last
Kodo.
names.
Yeah, he called him Naegi.
And he called him Aoi, Hina, and
Yeah,
so on and so
yeah.
forth.
Well, it's also fun because in Japanese you're supposed to refer to people as their last names.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example. So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name. forgot correct.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random
Okay.
chance. No,
Yeah,
isn't
good.
that
Okay.
a
Just
convenient
done with Jill
explanation?
shit. Probably been done with it from the beginning.
No,
Right.
there's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So he was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What?
Well, technically she
you
did,
just
but
say?
it was like only to Makoto actually.
To think you take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit.
Spit on me.
Oh,
What?
enough with your idiotic blather. Yasuhiro is a loser's name. Do I look like a loser to you? Well, do I?
Well, you're about to be, because you're losing your entire hand.
I think I've earned the right.
You bet it on red by the fact that it was black.
Okay.
Get it red
then
like
fill
blood.
us in.
17 black.
What's your real name?
Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up. My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
I like how the picture to the left is just smiling.
Right. So still will give up. So then I have to do something to make her accept it.
The handbook.
Yeah, the handbook would have her
was
name on
trying to
it.
tell us something.
There you
He
go.
wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
Oh, there's only 2
There's
minutes.
one person here who might have
We
that.
don't got a lot of time
Kill
here.
me!
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what
Well,
your
she's
real
like a
name
Sokka's
is.
joke.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is Celestia Ludenberg. God damn it!
That's upside down. Can't
How
read
long
that.
do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have
There you
no
go.
way to contradict me,
You got your handbook.
No,
Back in
it's
contradict
wrong.
you.
Thank you, Kyoko.
Thank you, Kyoko. Telling us some
That's
e-handbooks
it.
for
The
poison.
handbook.
what?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
Yep, that's how you guys found out you're here with the boy.
Mm-hmm.
This handbook is absolutely vital to the health school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it'll display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now this is your everyday notebook. Yeah, there's so many more uses than that. This isn't even
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find
I
out
lost mine.
Celeste's real name.
Fuck you.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened?
Plus, Ludenberg is a fucking
Ludenberg?
not
for,
French name.
For a Japanese person? I don't
And with a
believe
French
that.
accent.
Yeah.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
That's
Fine.
true.
Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And that'll bring everything to an end.
After closing climax.
So see here. In this case, how the killer recruit their accomplice? Was it seduction?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
We got
I
a
mean,
lot
yeah.
of stuff to have here.
Look at Fumi's face.
Yeah, no, bro. Yeah! 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 That was like...
There's the
yeah.
chloroform.
Okay. Okay, well this is Yasuhiro.
That's him getting whacked by the hammer, which there is a hammer option.
Or, well no, that's him being chloroformed. That's just him. So I think this would be him walking in. I think that makes sense. Picture. Okay, they're holding the camera to take the picture.
And the watch. There's a watch image.
Yeah, okay, an unbroken watch. And Taka gets hit. Justice Hammer 4. So then it'll be bloody because then Taka got hit.
Justice Hammer 3 is also bloody.
Yeah.
But Ifumi got hit by Hammer 3.
Yeah, Ifumi got hit by Hammer 3. Okay, so... Okay, this is when he gets hit in the library, I think. In the library, Hifumi used something to fake the existence of a shadowy criminal. Okay, well, we can come back to that.
Oh, and there's the blood
pouches. So he grabs the pouch.
Which there is a blood... No, wait, we can't use that blood pouch because that's the same image.
Yeah, it's the same here.
Maybe Justice Hammer 3? I think that's what killed him.
Right, or
killed.
Killed, quote unquote, yeah, that makes sense. Sure. Which Justice Hammer was, yeah, 3. Just 3. Okay. Oh wait, that's a time. 1 o'clock. Right, because...
That's what's,
it was the time when he shows up, because the door opens here, it's 1 o'clock, so he shows up at 1 o'clock. Alright. That makes sense, okay. Library can use something. Okay, we will get back to that. And both discover the bodies at the same time.
There's the cart thing. There's a cart image.
If we use something to take Taka's body, that would be the dollar.
Is that right?
Yeah. Look how happy he is. That's a happy yeah.
And then of course the bloody hammer right there.
Bloody hammer there.
So there's one more, correct?
Okay.
Oh, 2 more.
In the library, Hammer Justice 2, maybe? Right, because he got attacked here in the library. You're saying he wasn't killed with 3, so that makes sense for him.
And then one more?
That's not bad. That's from a different...
At the very beginning.
In this case, have a cover fit their accomplice.
Sure, the picture of the half-naked woman and the men's locker room with blood on it.
Well, it seems to fit there. Well, I guess let's try it.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was... Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes. First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room. And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
But, nah, because there
The
is a
murder
dead
weapon
body.
was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. We took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act. Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is... Celeste. Sorry, you lose.
Plus, I feel like Celeste would be the one to
Lost?
to be seducing someone.
I lost?
Yep, your gambling
When
paid.
was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Please tell me she gets tossed around in like a roulette wheel. That would be
Trying
funny.
to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
Oh, fair.
But fair enough, fair enough.
And the last name is Yasuhiro, so.
Last name is Yasuhiro. Well, seems we've discovered our case. Gotta sell some nice points.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
Well, till next time.
Oh, no.
Or do you want to get to the punishment time?
We are an hour and 45 minutes. So nope. Next time we're going to see the punishment.
Next
for
time,
Celeste.
punishment time. We've solved the case. And I think the entire case being this episode, I think, is long enough.
Yeah.